Alrighty, this is another tutorial for my Year 12s. Now what we have here is another translation problem. So we have a truncus, y equals 1 over x squared, is translated 2 units to the left. So that's the first translation that happens. Then it is reflected in the x-axis. Finally then it is translated 1 unit up and we need to find the new equation. So if our old equation is y equals 1 over x squared, and our new equation will be in terms of y dashed x. So this is the new equation and this is the old equation. So if we were to pick out any old point on this old equation here, it would be xy. Now the first thing that happens is we translate 2 units to the left, so left 2. Now let's think about what that'll look like. So if we had any point here, say 1, 4, and we translated it 2 units to the left, it would be negative 1, 4. So that would mean we'd have to take 2 points or 2 values away from the x. So we'll do that. So the old x value, translating it to be a new x value, will be x minus 2. Now the next thing that happens is it is reflected in the x-axis. Now if it's our point here, negative 1, 4, is translated in the x-axis, and it'll be negative 1, negative 4. So the y value changes from being positive to negative. So x minus 2 would end up being minus y, and that's a reflection in the x-axis. Now the last kind of translation we need to do, so that's a negative y. Now the last thing we have to do is translate 1 unit up. That means that for every x value we're going up 1, or every y value we're going up 1. So that'll mean minus y plus 1. Alright, now these values here will equate to the new x and y values, so we'll end up with 2 equations. X dashed will be equal to x minus 2 and minus y plus 1 will be equal to the new value of y. Now let's do a little bit of arithmetic or algebra here. So if we change this one, we'll end up with the old x equaling to the new x plus 2. And let's see, if we take that one across to there, the minus the old y will be equal to the new y minus 1. And if we divide on both sides by minus 1, the old y value will be equal to minus 1, the new value, plus 1. And then if we substitute that into our equation, I'll get a new sheet. Now what we have here is our old y value and our old x value, and we know that our old x value will be equal to our new x value plus 2. Our old y value will be equal to minus our new y value plus 1. So let's substitute in here. So here we go. And here we go. Now if we take that 1 across to the other side, that'll be minus y is equal to 1 over x plus 2 squared minus 1. Now let's see, if we get rid of this minus by multiplying by negative 1 on both sides, that'll be minus 1 x plus 2 squared plus 1. And that will be our new graph after it is subjected to all the transformations that we have. Alrighty, I hope that helped, but if you're still having trouble, I'll see you in class and hopefully I can help you then. Alright, see you then, Year 12s. Here